All right, so now we're on to the piece of shit, motherfucking trash. This nigga's buns, doo doo.
Let's go.
How you? And this nigga's head is as big as his whole body, bro. Like, when I talk about trash, I'm talking about a man. Like, how you gonna call for help, bitch? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga was taking the same position as Pootie for a certain time period in the fight, bro. I'm all tooted up and shit with Fuhrer behind him, shit like, come here.
I don't remember that, but all right.
What is wrong with
you? Think that happened?
That was Oscar for sure. It happened for sure. It had to. That's why my has his eye closed. Like, just put it in. Hurry up.
Oh my goodness.
But
yeah, I mean, logically that makes the most sense. So I agree.
Yeah, it had to happen. But
Steve-O, I found the panel. It's the bottom.
Both.
Yep.
Oh no. See, that's what I was saying. It's perspective. Yeah, they got them done.
So let's start from the top. Amai mask.
You can honestly make an argument he was worse off because I think he just so caught up in his own vanity and his appearance, and he's so against ugliness. That fear of ugly was really just like, in terms of matchup, he probably had it the worst. Like, that wouldn't shock me at all if that was actually like confirmed one way or another by either one or Murata, because he just, I mean, as far as fighting capabilities, I think they both kind of even on even terms, but it just looked like he was totally outclassed simply because of that inability to do anything in front of somebody so ugly, you know. So if in terms of ranking, I would say he's either 1 or 2 in terms of worst off.
Yeah, he's probably the worst off. I mean, he can't even fight back. I mean, yeah, it's kind of wonky that's a weakness to him to the point of where he can't even like defend himself. But I mean, everybody has a weakness, and this is just his really specific one.
Weakness? You mean being trash?
Well,
it can be a weakness.
No, because he's still S-class level, so I guess that kind of negates being trash. But yeah, a weakness nonetheless.
Udi versus Amai is a toss-up.
No. Yeah, I mean, he tosses Purry up.
Hey,
Bazinga. Like, y'all niggas know what I mean.
He tosses him up in more ways than one.
Huh?
And then Purry comes down with Purry's.
Ew. Sundown. Ew.
This is a family podcast.
Oh, we breached that long ago, man. Don't even...
It's 30 seconds.
Yeah, bring the whole family around to listen to this.
Get around the fire, you know. Get a drink, sit down, and then just listen to... Then Grim just put in, like, some very profane thing you probably said. Except don't.
Alright, Sundown?
Yeah, I think... my mask, my guy, he wasn't looking so great. Though, to be fair, I think looking back at it, it's not exactly the best picture to determine how damaged he was. Last time we saw him, he wasn't looking so good. And I still don't like the fact that this is his weakness, you know, just pure plain ugliness, really. But I suppose that this kind of plays into his durability. I assume Fuhrer Ugly has been kicking the living shit out of him for the last however long. So I suppose it ties into him being relatively tanky, maybe.
All right, but real quick though, can we just get a round of people saying yay or nay to this? All right, yeah, you'll just say one or the other. Who is more damaged by the end of their fights, in your opinion?
What the fuck, man?
My Mask or Atomic Samurai?
Look at Amai's ego, bro. Look at Amai's ego. Tell me he's not more damaged, bro. Tell me he curled up with his hands in his eyes. Yeah. His ego's starved, bro. His image is destroyed, man. I think, he dead, he lost, but he already took the L, bro. His image took the L already.
But, like, no one really knows
fucking clowns, bro.
Atomic the Clown.
Satsuki the Atomic Clown.
The name
It's
finally
funny you
your
mention
name.
clowns.
Saturday
That's actually
morning
hilarious.
show. Welcome back to Satsuki the Atomic Clown on HBO.
Look, bro.
Honk
Go ahead,
After Dark.
But what does the
I
vote
was-
come to, though? I still think it was
The
Atomic.
vote comes to Atomic Samurai.
Yeah.
Creditless. He's also fighting the strongest dragon, so yeah, that's all right.
We've like seen hardly anything from Fuhrer, so be it he's mostly just
No, he's talking about Atomic. He's talking about Atomic Black Sperm.
Well, it just
No, yeah, he's right. I'm saying like out of all the dragons that the current heroes are fighting right now, Sperm is obviously the strongest. Keisha mentioned there could be some speculation, but I think that's just wrong as fuck.
But for me to answer the question, with Sweet Mask, I don't think he had it the worst off simply because his thing was mental, and I feel like if he really thought about it, there was workarounds to his issue. I think with other S-class heroes that were fighting, there was no workaround. There was literally nothing they could do unless they got third-party help. That's it. That was the only thing that was going to save them from the fight. So with like Sweet Mask, I was talking in your Discord, Grim, about this. I said it would be so dope, and I would actually gain a lot of respect for Sweet Mask if he did something like this. And this is super extreme, and I knew it wasn't going to happen either way. But if he did something like blind himself or something, purely for the fight,
Like
I would have gained a lot of respect for him, just because that's such a crazy thing to do. But if he had that much resolve to win the fight, I would gain a lot of respect from him. But again, that was like out there. I didn't expect that to happen. But again, that's just an example of something could have been done for him to possibly win the fight, because we still don't know if Sweet Mask is even tangoing with Fear Ugly when it comes to hand to hand. But we give it that chance. We haven't seen anything in the fight that suggests that he can't fight with him. So it's a mental thing. So I don't think he's the worst off, but he didn't really even try to find a workaround. He was just done.
Itch.
Yes, sir. Fits my agenda.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he's probably second worst off because Charred Emperor was literally about to like lose consciousness. But out of everyone who fought there, like out of all these fights, they all like, this is my opponent, I've got to fight them. Amai Mask was the only one who was like, can I swap opponents? Because I don't want to fight this person. So I say in that second because he like winning wasn't an option for him. So that's probably why he was in the worst, because like he couldn't see a victory happening. That's why he wanted to that's why he said, Tatsumaki, can we change who we're fighting, because I don't want to fight this guy because I can't beat him. In comparison to the others who were at least trying to figure out solutions and try and get out of this. But it would be interesting to see what he does next if he gets away from Fuhrer Ugly now and they don't continue the fight. To see like if he's actually worse off from this, or whether he's just going to pretend it never happened.
I didn't notice this on my first read through, but you remember several chapters ago when we got like a little clip of what Amai Mask's fight was all about, and we saw like those like reflections of Fuhrer. Well, now we see it. It's like a freaking mirror room for some reason. What the hell's that all about? But
the world may never know.
Probably not.
We can just assume that this is like his personal thing. Like he bought this with their money that they harvested.
Maybe. It's like, I like to look at myself. I'm ugly as fuck, but I like looking at myself.
No.
And then
No, that's not it.
And then he constantly like is cracking the mirror, so he has to buy more. But
You're sick.
but considering that Amai and even Fear Ugly don't seem to have any like physical damage done to them, it's likely that Amai has just been running this whole time and dodging. And that's the reason why the mirrors are even broken. Because, like, he'll dodge at the last... No, like, Fear runs into him and is like, God damn it, my mirror! I paid for that! But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking this fight's been like this whole time. So I don't think he's really been putting in much work.